A Lincoln woman is accused of working with convicted killer Aubrey Trail.
In what officials call an elaborate extortion scheme, she appeared in court today, and Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson was there. She has the details for us now in our top story tonight. Mackenzie?
Notorious death row inmate Aubrey Trail is said to have manipulated a nurse and convinced her to pay thousands of dollars. Authorities allege she had help from another woman.
55-year-old Samantha Al-Rakabi was arrested Sunday and charged with felony theft by extortion. Her arrest affidavit describes a detailed plan with Aubrey Trail as the mastermind. Trail was convicted of the murder of Sidney Loof in 2021 and sentenced to death. But the affidavit shows that before he was sentenced, he carried out an extortion scheme with the help of Al-Rakabi. Al-Rakabi reportedly met Trail while she was writing a book about the murder of Sidney Loof. Another inmate told investigators that Trail and Al-Rakabi had developed a romantic interest. Investigators say a nurse who worked at the reception and treatment center where Trail was imprisoned was swindled out of $25,000. The affidavit says the nurse had begun to confide in Trail and had smuggled in contraband for him, including tobacco and a cell phone. Investigators received recordings from the Nebraska Department of Correctional Services. In one of the recordings, a male voice, believed to have been Trail, was seemingly talking to Al-Rakabi about convincing the nurse to bring him items. In the recording, he says he told the individual to, quote, "bring me a gun so I can just kill everybody." During this time, the affidavit states that Trail had told the nurse that he had hired a hitman to kill her husband, and she would need to pay him $25,000 to stop the murder from happening. Investigators believe the hit to have been fabricated to extort the money. They say Al-Rakabi went with the nurse to withdraw money from her bank in February of 2021. While the nurse was withdrawing money, the affidavit says Al-Rakabi was on the phone with Trail, confirming the transaction. On that day, the affidavit says the nurse gave $10,000 to Al-Rakabi. In another recording, a female voice, believed to be Al-Rakabi, can be heard bragging about extorting the nurse. Al-Rakabi was arrested Sunday, September 17th. She appeared in court on Monday afternoon where a judge set her bond at $5,000. If convicted, she could spend up to 20 years in prison.
At this point, Trail, who again is on death row, has not been charged with anything in this case. Al-Rakabi is set to make another court appearance on October 16th. Of course, we'll be keeping you updated with any new developments, both on air and online at klkntv.com.
All right, Mackenzie Johnson with our top story. Thank you so much.